This plugin is going to change your vocals. What's up guys, this is Valentina Bigger Creations, and today we're back with another video. This video is sponsored by Skillshare, and I'll be telling you a little bit more about them later in this video. You've mixed a song, it sounds great, but your vocals just still don't quite pop out of the mix, and you're not sure quite why. You've compressed it, you've EQ'd it, you've messed with everything else in your mix, and you just don't know what can give it that little extra oomph to make it pop in the mix. This is gonna help you. It's a pretty simple plugin. All you have to do is slap it on there and mess with a couple of knobs, and it can make a huge difference. But it's easy to get carried away with this plugin. So let me walk you through it and I'll show you the difference it can make. So this is the vocal without the plugin.
Quisiera ser el aire que acaricia hoy tu piel. Tengo envidia todo que te toca, ya no sé qué hacer.
So it's there, but it feels like, it's not quite popping as much as it could be, and here it is with the plugin.
Quisiera ser el aire que acaricia hoy tu piel. Tengo envidia todo que te toca, ya no sé qué hacer.
So you can tell it's subtle, but it can make a huge difference. Here's what I added here. Basically, this is a plugin from Waves called MV2. It's basically a compressor, but it's like a reverse compressor or an upward compressor. So most of the time, what you're used to seeing with a compressor, a traditional compressor that you find on your rack of effects, is downward compression, which means what you're doing is you're actually compressing the vocals that are at the top as far as the loudest and compressing them to be a little bit closer to your lower points. In this case, what you're doing is the opposite of that. You're grabbing the lower ones and compressing them and boosting them in gain so that they're a little bit closer to your top. Upward compression, reverse compression, I've heard a bunch of different terms to refer to this, but all you gotta know is that this thing will help the things that are a little bit quieter in your vocals be a little bit louder and help your vocals sound a little bit more consistent. The best thing about this plugin is that it is super simple. You really only need to mess with 2 of these knobs, and even just one to start seeing an effect. So I'm gonna show you exactly what these knobs do and how you can decide what you need to do within the plugin to get this to sound this way. But first, a message from our sponsors. This video is sponsored by Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of courses to choose from, and anything creative that you want to learn, chances are there's a course about it on Skillshare. And you've heard me talk about it before in my videos, and that's because I'm a firm believer of developing yourself and learning new things. So if you want to learn new things, I highly recommend Skillshare. It's super affordable at less than $10 a month, and I highly, highly recommend it. Lately, I've been wanting to level up my craft and really taking songwriting a little bit more seriously and top lining and melodies. And I found this course by Claire Dove, who's a songwriter and vocalist, and she really breaks down the different components of writing a song, or at least a top melody, right? So adding vocals and lyrics to a song, and it's been super helpful. If you want to learn new things, then check out the link in the description. The first 1,000 people to use the link in the description will get a free trial of Skillshare Premium. Okay, so let me show you with it on and off.
Quisiera ser el aire que acaricia hoy tu piel. Tengo envidia todo que te toca, ya no sé qué hacer. Quisiera ser el aire que acaricia hoy tu piel.
And literally all I did on this plugin is raise this up to 15.4. So basically what you're doing is this is helping you increase the lower parts of your vocals, and this is helping you like a traditional compressor if you want to compress the louder parts of your vocals. And then this is just your master output. Essentially, if you're only using this to do some upward compression, then you only need to use this one knob, and it's super easy to just kind of listen to it and see what feels right. Now, I will tell you it's easy to overdo this, so don't overdo it, because just like when you do regular compression, you can suck the life out of your recording, but this seems to work just fine for this vocal. So I hope this helps you in your productions. If it does, make sure to let me know in the comments, hit that like button, and also I'll put a link to the MV2 plugin in the description in case you're interested in checking it out. But thank you so much for your support. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss future videos. And as always, if you ever have any questions or want to see more content, check me out on Instagram. Keep making beats.